Be still Hustle Daily. What's going on, Hustle Nation? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy. And we got another story time, y'all. Remember the story that I did on the how her baby daddy's brother became her baby daddy. Holy. Y'all remember we just did that story? I'm going to pin that story in the comments below and in the description, you feel me? But this is her TikTok right here. I actually had the chance to speak with her for a minute. I fucks with her. She cool as hell. So make sure y'all goddamn subscribe. Oh damn, she followed me. I ain't even follow back. My bad, baby. My bad, baby. We friends now. Look, we friends, baby. Ha ha. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So I fuck with her. I had a chance to speak with her real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with her, man. But we about to do another story time, all right? So this is story time on how the relationship with her baby daddy's brother, who is now her baby's daddy, went, all right? So this is her TikTok. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her. We about to get right into it. Make sure y'all smash that like button for your boy. You feel me? Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at the top of the screen. And we about to get right into it. But make sure y'all show her some love, man. And let's get into the story. Holy. All right, y'all. We about to get right into it. Make sure y'all follow her on TikTok, man. Like I say, I fucks with her. Let's get it.
Story time on how the relationship went with me and my baby daddy's brother. That's now my baby daddy. So we started talking November 2022. Everything was going fine for the first couple days, and then I happened to overhear the younger brother that lied about who Quan was to him in the living room with the ex-girlfriend on the phone, and she kept asking where was they at, and the younger brother just kept laughing, and then he had walked off to the bathroom to stop me from hearing the conversation. Later on, she had found me on social media and told me all kind of things about Quan still reaching out to her and everything. So I confronted him about it. We had an altercation about that. Because why was you texting another female inside of my house? Like, I made you stay here. Like, I didn't.
Because these niggas trifling and ungrateful. That's why.
Left or whatever. So things got a little rocky for a couple days there, and then I let it blow over. So then starting in December, one of my exes had texted my phone or whatever, and I was wrong. I had texted back because I thought Quan was asleep behind me. I had replied back.
Oh shit! How you get caught by texting? Oh damn! You gotta wait till the niggas leave out the room, bruh. Damn, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta wait till the motherfucker leave out the room. See, that's why I need my girl phone. Fuck all that. We in a relationship. Give me your fucking phone. I need your password and everything. Fuck is you talking about? Ain't about to be texting no niggas behind my back. Fuck you think this is?
Back to the Instagram message. When I replied back, Quan had hit me from the back, and he was upset because I replied back to the dude or whatever. So then we ended up fighting and everything. Police got called. He ended up with a warrant.
Oh shit!
Because he had ran from my apartment, so they had just put a warrant out on him. So the next morning, I ended up going to the ER because my side and my leg and stuff was hurting. I had a fractured rib. My knee and my ankle was sprung.
Damn.
Then I ended up going back with him.
No.
He ended up going to jail because of that warrant. In December, it was a little before Christmas. I think he went to jail December 22nd because him and his brother had got on a high-speed chase inside of a stolen car, and they ended up wrecking. So he ended up going to jail for that warrant and extra charges. I still stayed around. Then I started getting messages and stuff from the ex-girlfriend on social media. People were screenshotting me where she was posting where she was talking to him, Quan, and everything while he was in jail. And remind you, I'm the one putting money on his books and stuff. So I confronted him about it. He was like, no, she's lying, blah, blah, blah. So I reached out to the girl, or either she reached out to me. I can't really remember. It was a lot of back and forth between me and her. But one of us reached out and she had sent me a recording where he was telling her, I should be able to talk to you without you going back telling her. I just need her to put money on my books and all this. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm finna leave him. Like, I'm not finna keep letting him play with me. Like,
Put his ass out.
shit is starting to get annoying because at the time I was 24, like, and she was 17. He was 19. So I was like, I'm not finna do this. Like, I'm too grown to be doing this with some kids. Like, shit, I'm finna just move on. So I started talking to someone else or whatever.
Oh shit, she like them young niggas. Fuck is you talking about? Hey, listen, if somebody want to be an volunteer to let me come move in their house, you feel me? And let me just keep all my money and shit though. Diamond rings, I'm pulling up in businesses and all type of shit. Like I got, you know what I'm saying? You got a driveway? I need to keep a couple of cars in the driveway. You feel me? Somebody come take Big Play in. Fuck is you talking about? I keep hearing these stories where y'all be taking the niggas in. Take me in, baby. Take me in. You feel me? I give you a little something on the rent. Fuck is you talking about? I don't want to pay all the rent by myself. This shit expensive. Like, damn, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I promise you, bro. Damn, maybe I just ain't. I don't know. It's just like It's like all the time, bro. I'm the nigga that's. You feel me? I'm trying to get tucking in. You know what I'm talking about?
As I said, I had started talking to someone else after that situation occurred. I had started at a factory and I started talking to my supervisor. He was real cool.
Hey, listen. Hey, this is a joke. It's a joke though. But look, I was about to say my bitch can't have no job. I was about to say my bitch can't have no job. Y'all always he cooking up and linking up with the niggas at the job, folks. Like this shit is crazy. Like y'all know the saying, like ladies, I know y'all got a work boyfriend. Niggas, y'all too. Y'all got a work wife, don't y'all? Fuck y'all talking about? Y'all got a work girlfriend. I know what the fuck be going on at the jobs. I know what the fuck be going on.
Cool, like, and chill. That was my dog. That's still my dog. That's still my best friend. Like, we still communicate. So me and him started going places together, hanging out after work, talking, texting after work, FaceTime. Y'all see me smelling. That's yeah. I should have stayed on that side.
Shit! Look at her. She smelled like a motherfucker. You look at her. She say we still cool to this day. Look.
That's my best friend. Like,
okay, all right. The nigga at the job. All right, I got you.
So we started talking and everything. Everything was going smooth. Then Quan had got out of jail July 2023. My stupid stuff cut the supervisor off, and blocked him. Because I wanted things to work out with Quan. Like, I don't know what it was about that boy, but, like, I was stuck. Like, I kept going back. So, he ended up going back to jail, like, a week later because he had dropped me off at work. I was working at Wendy's at the time. He dropped me off at work. I had to close, so I didn't get off till, like, 2 a.m. But I ended up getting off, like, 30 minutes early that night. So morning. I called him. I was like, is you not headed towards this way yet? He was like, nah, I'm on the interstate. So he started flying, I guess, to get there. So I wouldn't be mad. So the police tried to pull him over for speeding, and he wouldn't pull over. So he literally brought them all the way to my job, like ran till he got to my job. So he ended up going to jail for my job. So then me and the supervisor saw.
Hey, that nigga was determined to goddamn get there. Oh shit, that nigga went to the job still. What the fuck?
Started back talking. I unblocked him and we started back talking. We started back hanging out and everything. So Quan had done time all the way from July till trying to make sure I get these dates right, y'all. Till he got out in November. So here he is in November 2023. remind y'all, I had to do some jail time because I had done an arson in 2020 and I had violated my probation by going to my second baby daddy job in October 2022, fighting him, and the police got called. So I went to jail for that and I violated my probation. So I had to serve 45 days on weekends only. But I didn't go turn myself in like I was supposed to. So I ended up having to serve it day for day. So I turned myself in October 2023. I got out November 17th, 2023. And so when I got out November 17th, 2023, I had tried to text Quan on the jail box like, hey, I'm out or whatever, but his name wouldn't pop up. So I called the jail. I was like, was Quan transferred somewhere else? Because I'm not finding his name. They was like, nah, he was released on November 16th, a day before me. So I was like, okay, I didn't have no way to get in contact with him. So at that point, it's like, okay, whatever. So I happened to go to my Instagram and had a message request from him. He had texted me when he had got out. He didn't know I was still in jail. So I ended up going to get him on November 18th, 2023. Like a fool, cutting the supervisor off again. Y'all, I didn't know this man was supposed to marry me. My sister was like, he snuck and texted me asking, what do I think? I'm so mad. Like, y'all.
Man, call that nigga back. See if y'all can work that shit out. Fuck is you talking about? Call that nigga back.
The whole time I was with Quan, I was still thinking about this man. I love this man real bad. He's my best friend still, though. Like, we still talk every day.
Oh, they working it out. I got you, girl. I got you. She your friend. I got you. I got it.
So, yeah. Damn, I done distracted myself, y'all.
Oh, shit. That nigga got a hold on you like that?
Yeah, I started back
Damn.
to Quan. I cut the supervisor off. So Quan had asked to see my DoorDash account or whatever and to go DoorDash in my car. I was like, okay, that's cool. So I let him go some couple nights and everything. Well, on the 20th of November 2023, he never returned back home. And I'm texting, calling. Finally, he blocked me. I thought the phone went dead, but he blocked me. I'm texting, calling his Facebook, his Instagram. I'm getting blocked. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is this nigga not gonna come back in my car? Like, or let me know where my car at. And that's why I kept texting and calling him. Just let me know where my car at. I don't went public on Facebook searching for my car, posting my car, letting them know if they see it, reward. I was paying for Ubers to go by the locations I know that he be at to look for my car. No car. So finally, the weekend went by, and my car lot had a GPS tracker on it. That Monday, I called when they opened at 9. They gave me the exact location. So I called the police. I was like, my car's supposed to be at this location or whatever. And so they went there. They found it. So they towed it. And then I was like, okay, was the key in it? They was like, no, there wasn't no key. So I kept on trying to get in touch with him. Finally, I guess he noticed the car was gone. So he called me later on that day and was like, I got the key. I was like, they towed my car because I put a report out on my car missing because I didn't know, like, what the fuck was going on because you wasn't answering the phone or nothing. I didn't know if you had wrecked or anything. So I put a bolo out on my car. He was like, bitch, you stupid for that, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, like I said, I had called the police. They towed it. He ended up contacting me because he had the key and noticed it was gone. He was like, you stupid bitch, blah, blah, blah. Why would you call the police? So I knew they charged him with joyriding in my car for not bringing it back at the time I told him to. So I lured him down here to the car lot where they towed my car to. I was like, can you go pick the car up? They said since it was not returned, they're not going to charge for it to get released. So I paid for him an Uber down to the record place. So I called the police. I was like, yep, he's finna pull up there because rewind.
Yo, she called this. She gave that nigga a Uber to jail. Oh shit.
I'm back. I found out where they picked the car up from was a female's house. Why would you leave me and my kids with no car to lay up at a bitch house? So, okay, cool. I set that ass up because, bitch, you're gonna pay for playing with me and playing with my shit. Y'all. So, he.
Damn, how is it the niggas that don't got nowhere to go always find a girl and find somewhere to go? Like, damn.
Went down there, police got him. He went to jail. I told him leave my key there. So, he went to jail for joyriding in my car and all that or whatever. Found out when me and him got into it when he got to the jail. He was like, bitch, I went to jail trying to get your car back, trying to be nice. Trying to be nice. Nigga, you the one who stole my shit. I was trying to be nice, letting you DoorDash my shit to make you some bread. And you went and done otherwise, nigga. So, when we got into it, he was like, that's why I fucked a bitch in your car, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was bad. Like, he had the time of his life up there that whole weekend. And none of this was a lie. It wasn't just to make me mad, because once everything calmed down, I asked him, I was like, so was that stuff you was saying true? He was like, yeah, it was true. So I sucked that up. So he had court December 7th, 2023, and my stupid self ran to the courthouse trying to save him and drop the charges. But they ended up resetting the court date. And so I was supposed to come on my cycle that day and I didn't. So I went home and DoorDashed a pregnancy test. Found out I was pregnant on December 8th of 2023. I told him. He was like, don't kill the baby, blah, blah, blah. I'ma change. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Like, I ain't trying to be stuck with this dude. Like, you take.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you got two type of niggas, man. You got the type of niggas who be like, when they pregnant, they gonna be changing. And then you got the type of niggas that when you get pregnant, they be like, bitch, you gonna be a single mama. You know what I'm talking about? We done heard some stories. The niggas say, hey, you had that baby. Or did I release that story yet? Fuck, I don't know.
Taking off with my car, putting bitches in my car and everything was like my last straw. Like, so I had to think on it. I sit around, cried about that shit, like everything for months. Like, I didn't heal from that shit till like January 2024, February. I was still randomly crying about that shit. Like, damn, I can't believe I'm pregnant by him. Like, right when I was finna leave, I found out I was pregnant. Like, so I ended up keeping the baby or whatever. Me and him was talking while he was in jail. April 2024 came around. He had called me. He had completed all his counties, but he had to go to another county for an FTA, and they gave him a bond. So, I was like, I'm not coming to get you, like, because every time you get out, you go fuck around. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time, my money, none of that. He was like, yeah, all right, okay. So then he hung up. I never heard anything back for a couple hours. I'm sitting there just thinking, like, should I go get him? So I broke down, was finna go get him. I called a bondsman. I was like, I got this person I'm trying to go get or whatever. And they asked for his first and last name. I gave it to him. He was like, well, I'm already on the road to go get him. Somebody else's name. I'm going to say, I ain't going to use her real name. Coco gonna be her name. They was like, well, Coco already on her way to come get him. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this? So my crazy self, I'm like, yeah, alright, I'm pregnant as fuck. My crazy self, I was like, yeah, alright, I got something for his ass. I jumped in my car with no shoes, y'all. Tank top, shorts on. I fucking hit the gas so fast. He was like 40, the jail was like 42 minutes from me. I did the dash to get up there. Didn't care. Um, so I got to the jail. I picked the parking spot. He didn't know my new car. I picked the parking spot and I chilled back in the seat, just looking. I sit there about 30 minutes. I seen a white girl come out. I was like, nah, I don't think that's Coco.
That ain't my nigga type.
So then, next thing I know, about 10 minutes later, he come out. I was like, all right, we got action. So, so then, he motherfucking got in the car with the white girl, y'all. He got in the car with the white girl.
Oh shit! It is my nigga type. Oh damn! I ain't never been with a white girl before. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't never been with a white girl before. Oh shit!
So yeah, y'all. He got in the car with Coco. So they pulled out. So I started whipping out behind him, but I tried to stay as far behind as I could because I didn't want him to notice me because I didn't have tint and I got these big ass glasses. So then I'm following them. I'm calling my sisters, my two younger sisters. Hey, those are my ride or dies. Anytime I motherfucking call them, they gonna pull up no matter where the location at. So I'm calling them. I'm like, hey, I'm headed back on the interstate. I'm following Quan and this girl. He done let her buy him out. Blah, 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 whatever. So they like, oh, hell nah. And you pregnant. Don't fight him by yourself. Because I'm like, I'm finna beat him and her. Like, what? So, I'm like, they like, we gonna meet up with you on Nashville Highway, like in the city that we stay in, because that's the way they was hitting, whatever. They was hitting that exit towards the city where I stay. So then I'm following them. Then I guess I got a little too close because it was so much traffic. I didn't want to lose them. So I got a little too close. And he, I guess, seen me. So he started calling me restricted, talking about, bitch, why the fuck you following us? Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like I don't want to fuck with you. We don't go together. All this other shit. Bitch, like, stop playing with me. So, then, like, I've been taking care of you the whole time you was in jail and shit, nigga. Please. Like, what? So then I was like, I hope you know you got a warrant in Columbia. I'm lying. Like, I hope you know your probation officer called me, told me you got a warrant, like, in Columbia. I was like, so don't make me call the motherfucking police and get them this tag number. I said, pull the fuck over. They wouldn't pull over. So we done entered Columbia, the city I'm from. We done entered Columbia. And there's a gas station. I was like, if you don't pull over to this motherfucking gas station, I'm about to call right now. I swear to God. So then they pulled over. He hopped out the car. I hopped out the car. My sister's already at the gas station. I hopped out the car. Hey, I was like, bitch. First I tried to go for her. He gonna punch me because trying to save that bitch, y'all. And remind you, I'm pregnant with his child. Trying to save her. He punched me to not get to her. So my sister grabbed him. I'm punching on this bitch windows because she don't lock the car. I'm like, bitch, open the car. Open the car. She skirted off. Left him at the...
Damn, she's about to dog walk that fucking white girl. Oh shit, I'm glad you ain't get a hold of her. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm glad you ain't get a hold of her. She was about to... What the white girl do? She probably didn't even know about you, baby. I don't know. Maybe she did. I don't know.
At the stove. I turned around and started beating on him. He started fighting me and my sister back. Bitch, what? So then I jumped in my car and took off. Left his ass at that motherfucking gas station. Then I was like, hell nah, because that bitch ain't finna pick him back up, bitch. Like, what you gonna pay? So then I went back to the gas station or whatever, because we all left because we thought that the police was gonna come. Bitch, if they get anybody, they gonna get your motherfucking ass, bitch. So I went back or whatever. I whipped around. Some chick was letting him use her phone or whatever. So I'm just sitting there. He kept calling the bitch back.
Don't
Coco.
beat her ass.
She wouldn't answer. So then he was like, see, you done fucked up for me and all my shit was in her car, blah, blah, blah. Like, whatever, bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Get your motherfucking ass in this car. So he got in the car. We arguing, riding around because in the process of fighting, I had my other younger sister hold my phone because he got it bad trying to steal my shit. So I had her hold my phone so he wouldn't go to my car and steal it. So I'm calling her trying to find my phone and shit like that. We ended up going to her house. Me and Quan did whatever. I planned on beating his ass down there, but I didn't even feel like doing all that no more. It's like, what the fuck? I should have just let him go with her because I should never had to get out of place and do all that, especially pregnant with your baby. Then it's worse that you hit me trying to motherfucking take up for her. So I let that blow off. I'm just so stupid, like for real. I let that shit blow off. Then so we was together all the way from then. Then like shit just started feeling weird. I felt like I forced him because I should have let you stay with her. I felt like I forced him or whatever. And then like we was at the baby doctor and shit like that. He was with me for like a week in April 2024. And I just took him to Nashville and dropped him off. And it didn't feel right. Like, I felt like I forced you to be here. Like, if you wanted to be here, you would have returned with me. Like, you never would have asked her to pick you up. So, then he started back talking to his ex-girlfriend from the beginning. We had some words once again. Like, I was just over the bullshit. He ended up leaving her, going to other women and stuff. I was arguing with him on Instagram Live and all this stuff because I was in my feelings. I'm not gonna lie. I was in my feelings because I'm pregnant. I done ended all of my shit for you. Coming back to you every single time when I could be somewhere happy. Like, I could have been happy with the supervisor, living my best life. Like, for real.
That goddamn supervisor, boy.
So, like I said, I had sent him back where he was from. Then like we was arguing on Instagram Live, all this other stuff because I was hurt. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like you with someone else, building with someone else, and you literally had me go through all this for what? So I'm arguing with him, picking fights, like out of hurt or whatever, crying. Remind y'all, I'm still pregnant. It was just awful. He was stealing money from my card because we had went Instacarting and stuff together. Sometimes in between, and he ended up getting my card number because I took a picture of it because I trusted him. I didn't think he would steal from me. So he was asking me for money. I would send it so he could have food and stuff. I would DoorDash him food sometimes because I thought he wasn't using the money on food. Then all of a sudden 70 here, 100 here, 20 here kept coming off my card. And I'm texting him like, dude, I'm pregnant with your child. I'm buying all her shit by myself. Why the fuck are you stealing from me? He didn't give a fuck. He kept denying that he didn't do it or whatever. So out of nowhere, June 20th or something, he started texting me talking about, I want to come back home. I miss you and all this other stuff. At this point, I was starting to get over him. Why relapse and let him come back? I don't know, but I did. So he came back June 20th something, 2024. Then July came, and he ended up going to jail July 7th for some stuff that we had because the officer was living next door to me at the apartment complex now at this time, and the officer had noticed me and him had domestic situations before, looked him up and seen that we had a no contact order in place, so he went to jail from my apartment for being there with me. So I kept continuing to talk to him. I had our baby August 2024. Then he got out of jail in October 2024.
I ain't gonna lie, listen. I thought, like, if you live next to a police officer, bro, like, them be the niggas that, like, don't fuck with you or interrupt with what you got going on. This nigga working from home. Literally, that motherfucking officer is literally working from the fuck home. That nigga looked that shit up, seen that shit. That nigga said, oh, shit. I'm tired of y'all niggas making all this motherfucking noise around this motherfucker. That nigga, that's the definition of working from home. Straight up.
Okay, like I said, he had got out October 2024. He had called me like on October 12th out of nowhere and was like, "You come get me a ride from the jail." Remind y'all, he was in the city that I'm from. And I was like, yeah, because he don't know anyone here. I was like, yeah, I'm on my way or whatever. Plus, he ain't never seen his daughter before. So it was a bittersweet moment. Like, I was happy to go get him. Only on behalf of my child, not because of myself. So, I went and got him. He seen her for like an hour or two. And then I was driving my aunt's car. I took him to my car because I didn't feel like driving him to Nashville. So I had took him to my car. I was like, drive yourself up there. I'll have my aunt drive me up there to get my car back later. So we done just that. I had him follow me to Kroger, my stupid self, because I know he a street dude. I didn't want him out here with no phone or nothing. So I went to Kroger, bought him a little Android and a service card so he could have service. So he left out from there. So I was just down here in my city, Instacarting and everything. And then he had called me. He was like, "Your car is running hot, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "Okay, we'll just park it."
Damn, you let the nigga use the car again? God damn.
I'll have to come check on it later or whatever. So I never did. Well, I did go check on it and I got it fixed. I paid the car lot to fix it. It didn't get fixed correctly. So it ended up breaking down on him again when he went back to Nashville. Because he was driving back and forth, seeing the baby, coming home and everything, and going back to his city. So it ended up messing up again. And finally, they informed me the head gasket was blown. So he ended up staying at his cousin's house with him and his baby mama. Okay, I didn't think nothing of it. Well, he kept acting weird because in the process of those 2 weeks that he was up there, because I didn't have a car, I kept calling him, texting him, like he'll get irritated. He wouldn't reply back for hours and everything. He's like, "I don't have good internet," and all this other stuff. So I was like, okay, whatever. Then he came back with me November 3rd, 2024. And I had posted him pictures of me and him on Instagram. And a girl had slid up on it and laughing or whatever. And I was like, "What's up?" She was like, "I was just with him, blah, blah, blah." So I was like, "So what's this?" He was like, "Oh, that's that Asian girl I was messing around with one time. I only messed with her one time." Still, like, what the fuck? So I cried about that shit. I let that shit blow off. Then everything was going smooth. I thought everything was going smooth. My aunt was letting me use her car while I saved for another car. So I was letting him drop me off at home and let him go to his city for a little bit to visit his people and then come back. Well, that's not what he was doing. The whole time he was visiting a female and I didn't know.
Of course he was. Of course.
So I had posted a post on Facebook and tagged him in it. Another girl saw it. She slid up on it and texted me or whatever and was like, "He's a liar, blah, blah, blah." Sending me screenshots of him telling her he missed her, he loved her. She said she was pregnant. I was like, "Pregnant?" So I asked him about it. He was like, "Yeah, I was going to tell you or whatever, but I never got the chance to."
So what's this, baby mama number 3 for my boy right here? My boy going from crib to crib making babies. This shit is crazy.
So yeah, she contacted me, was like she was pregnant and all this, and he was like he was gonna tell me all this other stuff. So then I was like, when did all this occur to her? She was like, "Well, he been coming to see me for like 3 weeks now." I'm like, 3 weeks? So that means you've been using my auntie car to go see this girl. Okay. So shit, I'm thugging that shit out. Like, sitting around crying, shit like that, trying to put on a happy face in front of my aunt and shit. He's still around me. I'm telling this man, like, leave. Like, this is my breaking point with you and shit. Like, I can't do this shit with you no more. Like, you in my house FaceTiming females, talking to them. Y'all, he was sharing his location with her. She screenshotted to me my address where he was sharing his location with her. Um, like, I couldn't believe that she was pregnant. So I even DoorDashed the fucking pregnancy test and she took it on FaceTime with me. It came back positive. I was like, okay, he really done this to me. Like, he really done it. So he like, I don't give a fuck. You're not leaving me in text message. When I keep texting him, telling him like, can you please leave? Like, can you please leave my house? Like, please, just leave. Like, I can't do it. So every day I'm sitting around crying for weeks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta do something. I gotta get this man out of my presence. Like, so, um, we fighting. He fucking took my baby from me, kept her in the room with him for 2 days. I couldn't see her. She just, I can hear her through the house. And if I try to go in the room and get her, he like, nah, this is my baby. She good. I'm taking care of her, which he did. He was like, she good. I'm taking care of her and she's straight. I couldn't see my baby, touch my baby, nothing. If I try to go in the room, we fighting. So I was like, okay, cool, like whatever. This man pulled knives out on me. Literally was down here in this house right here, tearing my ass up because of his own mistakes. Like at this point, it wasn't even a mistake because of his own actions. Because you done it to me for so long. Remind y'all, we've been talking for 2 years, and I've let so much slide with him. Like, um, and I ain't done shit but kept it real with this man. I done took care of this man, like, cause he didn't have shit, no family, no nothing. Like, I done took care of him the whole time he was in jail. I done spent over 10,000 on this man in 2 years in jail, maybe more than that, and another 10 out on the street buying food, clothes, just handing him money so he could have money in his pocket, all that.
Yo, somebody come give me fucking something. What the fuck is, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, somebody come give me something. I like some good pipe too. I promise you I do. This ain't no motherfucking game. I don't need no honey pack, no pill, no none of that shit. Fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is going on here? Somebody come back. What the fuck? I can't get nobody to buy me fucking nothing. God damn.
And it never paid off. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then me and him had went Instacarting or whatever because he wouldn't leave. We had went Instacarting. Um, he was like, he had got a tip for $20 or whatever, and he handed it to me and told me to hold it because he was giving the lady rest of her groceries. So I had it. So we went to a store, but that wasn't the excuse. We went to a store. He wanted a vape. He was like, "Where's my money?" And so I started looking at my pocket and shit, and I happened to realize I lost it. I was like, I done lost it. I don't know what the hell I done with it. So he instantly hit me in the back of my head, like, cause he's in the back seat with the baby. He instantly punched me in the back of my head, started screaming and all this other shit. I'm like, here's my debit card, like, go get it. Like, he's like, yeah, but it's still the point you're fucking done, losing shit, blah, blah, blah. Anything to take his stress out on me of what he was doing and what he had going on because he done got caught up between me and the other girl. He can't play both sides now. So, I pulled off from there. I was like, I'm not gonna do this. Like, this is the city I'm from. I know everybody that literally comes in and out this store. I'm not gonna embarrass myself like that. So I pulled off. I went to an ATM trying to get the cash out. The ATM wasn't working. He started beating me in the back of my head and the side of my face there. So I pulled off from there because there was cameras there. I didn't want him to go to jail. I didn't want anyone to call the police. So I left there and I was driving down the road trying to get to a Kroger, which was like 8 minutes away. He's beating me in the back of my head the whole time there. I'm crying, screaming, can you please stop? Because I'm trying to drive. I can't drive with you hitting me. The kids are in the car. He like, so bitch, I don't care. I'm going to make you wreck this car tonight. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get to the Kroger. and I'm trying to find a parking spot. Like, he's literally beating me in my head. He punched me so hard in the side of my face from the back seat. My glasses fell off. I can't see good to drive, and it was nighttime without my glasses. So I got out the car searching for my glasses. I found them. I realized my eye was bleeding. And I was like, what the fuck? And I got back in. I didn't know what was bleeding. I just seen blood coming off my hand. So I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm still looking for a parking spot. At this point, he still hit me. I'm like, I'm already bleeding. Like, you stop hitting me. Like, I get the point. I'm like, can you at least wait till we get home? I'm trying to drive. The kids are in the car. My son is in the back seat, and he's 4. Like, he can realize what's going on. He's sitting there yelling, "Stop hitting my mama."
All this shit is over $20. This shit is crazy.
So yeah, we're at Kroger, the city that I'm from, and I'm like sitting in the parking spot asking him, like, you please stop hitting me. I'm crying, bleeding, like, I don't know what the fuck. So at this point, I slide my phone from the side of the seat into my coat pocket, and I'm like, I'm finna go in here and get your $20 off so you can find a ride home. I was like, can you look for my phone while I'm inside of here or whatever? So I went inside of Kroger. I'm crying, bleeding, trying to hold my head down so people won't notice. I get to the women's bathroom. I went to the family bathroom where I could be by myself, locked myself in there. I'm in there crying, punching the mirror, everything, just screaming like, what the fuck? Like, I'm over this shit. I'm tired of this shit. Like, I'm drained at this point. So I'm like, what the fuck do I need to do? Because he's not going to stop hitting me. I live fucking 32 minutes from Columbia. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to get home with my kids in here with him doing this bullshit? So I'm like,
You supposed to call the police on his stupid ass and get his stupid ass locked up again. Fuck is you talking about? That nigga gotta go. This over $20. Oh shit. God damn, $20. Damn.
kids, like, I don't too much give a fuck about myself. If it was just me, I wouldn't give a fuck about him not letting me drive correctly. But my kids in here. So I called the police. I was like, can y'all remove him out my car? Because remind you, my mama live near Kroger. My aunt live in Columbia. I could have let him go sit somewhere. The police, once the police got him out the car with me, I would have found somebody to let him sit at their house. I wouldn't have left him with nowhere to sit because he's not from there. I'm not that low down, no matter how he do me.
Oh hell no! I wouldn't have gave a fuck, nigga, about nothing. A motherfucker putting their hands on me. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Where you go? Where you at? Nothing. Fuck all that. That shit serious. Hey, listen. If y'all don't know, man, I take putting hands on people. I take that shit very serious. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you put your hands on somebody, bro. Like, it's going up. Like, when it come to me, oh my god, god damn. You feel me? Jail or fucking hell. You put your fucking hands on me. Straight up.
Okay, so at this point, I'm inside of Kroger's bathroom. I decided to call the police. So I waited in the bathroom on them to come. They came. We ended up going to the outside entrance of Kroger. They had him pulled out the car. He was holding our daughter. And they was like, what do you want to do? I was like, nothing. I just needed him out the car so we could stop arguing or whatever. The whole time they're looking at my face. Because, remind y'all, the blood was coming from my eye. He had busted the vessel in my eye. And with my glasses. So I had told them, I was like, so we could stop arguing. But the whole time they're looking at my face, they're like, so how did all that happen? And I was like, we had just gotten into a small altercation or whatever. So they ended up talking to my 4-year-old in the car. He ended up telling them Maquan, that's what he called him. He was like, Maquan hit my mama and needs to go to jail. And so they came back and told me my son's statement, and they ended up taking Saquon to jail. So he kept calling me from the jail, whatever, kept calling and calling. I wouldn't pick up. Then I finally picked
Hey, look, she wouldn't send his ass to jail, but the baby sent his ass straight on there. Fuck is you talking about?
up. He was like, "Can you come bond me out for $250 and all this?" I was like, "No, I'm not bonding you out. Like, call them females that you was messing around on me with. Like, they can come bond you out." He was like, "I still love you," all this other stuff, trying to get me to bond him out. So I didn't fall for it. So the next day, after his 12-hour hold, I was out Instacarting and everything, and he called me telling me he was out of jail. Telling me that he was out of jail. His homeboy came and bonded him out and all this. He was like, "But I need my TV," because he had a TV here. He was like, "I need my TV because I owe his uncle back for the money and all this." He was like, "Can you bring it to Nashville?" I didn't want to do that because at this point, the way that you hit me, I didn't want to do that. So, like a day, like 2 days passed by and we wasn't talking. Like on that third day, I did contact him because it's like, I'm so used to this person. Like, I wasn't ready to be no contact with him. So I'm texting him like, just come home. Like, we can get over all this shit. I'll accept the fact that you talk to other females and fucking other females. Anything just to be in your presence. I'll accept that shit.
Oh shit, I need one of them. Fuck is you talking about? I need one of them. Motherfucker to say they gonna accept that I can do whatever I wanna do. Oh shit, I need one of them motherfuckers right there. That's what fuck I'm talking about.
Just to have you around, like, because you're who I'm used to. Like, I don't want to be used to nobody else, and I don't want to be by myself. Like, so, I'm sending all these messages or whatever. He finally called me like the next morning out of nowhere. He's like, "Open the side door. I'm finna pull up." I'm like, "No, you're not. Like, don't pull up." So he was like, "Yes, I am. I'm outside." So I opened the door. He come in. He packed the TV that he had sold to get out. So yeah, he had packed the TV and everything that he had sold to bond out that he owed to the dude's uncle.
Yo, the baby nosy as hell. He's staring at the fucking.
Then I was like, "Okay."
He's staring at that goddamn.
I'm finna lock the door. He like, "No, I'm finna stay here for a couple hours with y'all and see y'all or whatever." So he stayed with me and everything, like, till later that night, and he left. He was like, "I'll be back in the morning. I'm finna go make some money." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I went to sleep. I left the door unlocked for him. I woke up the next morning. It was like 8 something, still no text, no call, no nothing. So I called him myself because you done told me that you'll be back. I gave you my debit card so you can get gas to come back. Like a dummy. So he wasn't answering, so I keep blowing him up or whatever, and he finally answered. He was like, "Why the fuck would you keep calling my phone if you know that I'm not answering? Like, you're annoying. Quit trying to find reasons to call me." Just all kind of crazy stuff. I'm like, "You're a crazy bitch," all this other stuff. And so at this point, I'm like, "Where the fuck are you at? Because I need my debit card or whatever. Like, meet me with my debit card." He like, "Bitch, I'll bring it to you whenever I can." So yeah, I had him meet me with my debit card or whatever. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, I knew he had a warrant for hold on. So yeah, I knew that he had a warrant. So when I knew that he was meeting me at the store, I did call the police and it was like, "Quan is meeting me at the store if y'all want to come there or whatever," because he pissed me off, y'all.
Yeah, hey, look, she gonna make sure that nigga don't fuck with no other bitch. She say, "I'm gonna send this nigga to fucking jail." Fuck is you talking about? Like, you ain't gonna be able to fuck with no bitches in there. Oh shit, unless it's the CO. Oh shit, I don't know. My boy, he been jumping around. He might pull something with the CO too. You never know.
talking shit on the phone, saying all this weird ass shit, but yeah, you're still the one entertaining me. Like, if you want to be with someone else, be with someone else. But don't lie talking about I'll be back home, not answer your phone, not text back, none of that. And then get smart when you answer for me because you're around a bitch or whatever. So, I did do that. So when we got to the store, the officer was sitting in the undercover car and fucking pulled behind the car that Quan was driving. And Quan seen the police and jumped in the driver's seat and tried to reverse back, but the police was behind him. Mama. So yes, he tried to reverse back, but the police was right there blocking him in. This man fucking put the car in drive, went up on the sidewalk. Remind y'all, we parked in front of Twice Daily. He went up on the sidewalk, put it back in reverse, rammed into the back of the police car, put it back in drive, went up on the sidewalk, hit Twice Daily glass doors, shattered the doors, took out on the sidewalk, hit a worker car in the process, shot out towards the interstate. It was two police entering the store for backup as he was trying to shoot out to interstate. He literally went in between those cars, knocking them to the side, got on the interstate. They had to put out, what is it called? A drone on him. So the drone was following him the whole time while the police was chasing him. A state trooper tried to spike him on the interstate. He jumped over in front of a big old 18-wheeler and still struck out. So at this point, they stopped the pursuit. So then I'm sitting at the store like, what the fuck did I do? Like, damn, I should have just fucking, oh my God, I don't know. So then next thing I know, they was like, we got him. He hit a car head on and then took out on foot or whatever, and we caught him. So yeah, he wrecked. He went to jail. He called me when he got to the jail and was like, why did you do me like that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna lie. For a few days, I lied. I was like, I didn't do that. The officer must have just pulled up behind you just to pull up behind you because he know the car was stolen. Like, what? But then I was like, a couple days later, I was like, nah, I did call because the way that you was acting, like, I didn't like that. So, like, I wanted some revenge. I wanted you to hurt the way that you was making me hurt. Like, you already done whooped my ass because when I wanted to leave a couple weeks ago, you didn't want me to leave. You literally stayed inside of my house when I told you to leave, holding me fucking hostage, wouldn't let me leave or whatever. And when I left, you had to leave with me. Like, come on, be fucking for real. So then he was like, so it don't matter, bitch. Why would you do that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck do you expect? I have feelings too. Like, come on, be for real. So he was like, it's cool though. It's cool. I was like, you gonna learn to quit playing with me. Like, at this point, like, it's either you keep it real with me and leave me the fuck alone because you want them, or you want me and you stop fucking with them. But like, so like, that's really end of the story time because he's in jail. We talk or whatever so he could talk to his daughter, but he also be talking to me too. But I don't really be listening to the shit that he say because at this point, it's like I done heard all this shit before. You can't sell me no more dreams that you ain't sold me, and I bought that shit and had to eat that shit up in the end. So it's like now I'm just like fucking everywhere and confused. Like I be on this here internet seeming like a happy ass person, but really I'm living in fucking depression with this shit. Cause it's like, what the fuck, I held you down this long. Like I've literally broke my neck for this boy. I've done everything for him, like from holding him down, being there for him since day one. Like what the fuck else do you expect out of me? Like what was you doing all this to me for? And really, I feel like I'm over it because I know he's no good for me. I know I don't want him, but I think I'm scared to face the fact of him being with someone else, loving someone else the way that I wanted him to love me. I think that's the problem. Like, I really think that's the problem. So it's like I'm willing to go through all the bullcrap that he put me through so I don't see him with nobody else. I don't know why I feel like that he would treat someone else better. So yeah, that's just something I have to face. The loss of everything I done for him all the time. It's just basically me trying to hold on to that fucking situation. Like, I don't fucking know. And it's like I let him have so much control over me. Like, he'd be like, you better not talk to nobody else and all this other stuff. Like, this other person, I was recently conversating with him and I cut him off because it's like nothing feels right if it's not him. Like, I know this man is no good for me, but like, I'm so attached to this man. Like, I'm so comfortable with him. Like, I've had my years of being a hoe. Like, I joke around, but I don't entertain nobody, literally, because I'm consistently thinking of like, I'm only comfortable with this man. Like, this man is like good with my kids, but he's not good with me. He's not good for me, but he's good for my kids. But I can't only look out for my kids' happiness. Eventually, I have to look out for my own. I don't know what it's gonna take for me to learn my lesson. Like, I know all this shit, but it's like I can't stick to it. Like, I can't put it to like use. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, I still be fucking drained and drowning from that shit. Y'all, I was screaming, cutting on myself when that girl called me. Like, it was bad. Then he beat me up for harming myself. Like, I didn't even touch you. I harmed myself. He got mad, like, and beat me up for that. I left that out. Like, yeah. Life with him is hell right now. Besides when he in jail, that's the only time I get a little bit of peace. But like I said, even when he in jail, I'm still consistently fucking depressed about all the shit he done put me through. Because why is shit not perfect for me? Like, and I've done all this for you. I've proved myself. I've been here. Like, y'all, I still put hella money on his books right now today after everything he done to me, after all the bitches. When he went to jail, the bitch that supposed to be pregnant by him, she texted me and told me he called her. Sent me recordings of him calling, telling her, hey, baby mama, reach out to my sister and have her show you how to set up video visits and all this. So when she came back and told me, he cussed me out, talking about, why is you asking her questions, blah, blah, blah. I didn't ask this girl no questions. She sent me that shit. Why are you lying to her, telling her this and that? I'm like, I'm not lying to her. I'm telling her everything you're telling me on the phone. That's just you confirming what you're telling me on the phone is a lie. He's like, I don't give a fuck and all this other stuff. And finally, I guess they stopped talking now. I don't know. I don't even dig into that shit no more for real. Because, like, I don't know. I just want to get to the point where he's not, like, something I think about no more. That situation was draining. It's still draining. I love my daughter to death, but I hate that I had a kid with him because I feel like it wouldn't be a problem for him to move around. But I feel like because she's his only kid for now that we know of, he's like determined that he's not gonna let me leave because of her. So yeah, that completes the story time, y'all.
Oh, I thought the nigga had like 3 kids. My fault. So that's his only daughter. Hey, listen, y'all go get this girl. I ain't know all this shit was still going on. Hey, listen, y'all go get this girl some words of encouragement, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Go to her page and help her out because, hey, man, unless motherfucker, I don't know how motherfuckers grew up, you feel me? But, boy, I promise you, a nigga put their hands on me, bruh. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. Like, ain't no, man, please, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just take that shit serious, bro. Like, relationship on the street, any of that, like, you feel me? Like, and then it's a female, like, a motherfucker, you driving, a motherfucker just hitting you from the back seat. Y'all, I don't know what, I really don't know what to say to this. Like, you know, like, she gotta eventually just have enough type shit. I really don't know. Like, I guess everybody's limit is, like, what, for what they can take and tolerate is different because shit, bruh, like, You feel me? And you can, man, you should have, man, you need to get off this nigga, man. This nigga ain't nothing. You taking care of him. You feel me? You need to be taking care of the babies. You feel me? You can't be putting no shit on no nigga books and shit. That's why I say, somebody come do some shit for me. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you right, sweetheart. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna treat you right. You ain't gonna never worry about me putting my hands on you, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Like, for real. Like, this shit is crazy as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, people be, I don't even know this is love. I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, yo, I'm still stuck on the motherfucking part where she said she was in the house with the nigga and she couldn't see her baby for 2 days and they was in the next room. He was in the room. In your house. This shit crazy to me. Like, hey, y'all go get this girl some words of encouragement, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Let her know she don't deserve that shit. Y'all go follow her on her TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what else I could say about this type of shit right here, because it's just like, you know, the person got to be fed up, but hey, it's a lot better out there, baby girl. Trust me, goddamn. Go hook up with the motherfucking supervisor. You know what I'm saying? Like, or some shit. Like, you need to do something, like, because if not, this shit gonna keep going. Ain't no changing once the motherfucker done showed you multiple times what the fuck going on. Like, I don't know what y'all need, what you need to see. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't know what the like. This shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all subscribe. Go to her TikTok, follow her, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me. I'm high as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. It's your boy Ray. Big play. Peace.